The 2024 edition of the Met Gala, the biggest fashion and fundraising event of the year, is now live at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York. Now, the theme of this year's exhibition was Sleeping Beauty, Reawakening Fashion, while the dress code of the gala night was the Guardian of Time. And while we expected our favorite celebrities and superstars to show up in their best Met Gala fashion and follow the theme accordingly, some definitely did just that. So here are the top 10 best dressed at the Met Gala 2024. Take a look. First up on our list and starting out strong, we have the incredible fashion icon Miss Zendaya, who also happens to be one of the co-chairs for the Met Gala tonight. And for the Met Gala 2024, she had on this custom blue, green and black gradient long dress by Macy Margiela from the Dior Couture Spring Summer 1999 collection made by Macy Margiela, and tonight she was styled by the image architects to the stars Law Roach, and I'm just really obsessed as to how good this look is. Now, first of all, I'm really just obsessed with the infusion of the colors that we see on this look and how it just ultimately blends in with the carpet. I also love how we kind of see the theme really come through heavily in this look. I mean, the dressing itself was part of a collection that featured some really good floral looks from the Dior show, and I just love how subtle yet effective her approach was to this theme. Now, from the little yet noticeable floral details that we kind of see across select parts of this look, on her side, on her arm and on her shoulders, that just kind of plays to the guarding portion of the theme, and then the dressing itself, which is sort of like a reimagination of an archival piece by Macy Margiela that also kind of plays to like the time aspect of the theme. It was just all very commendable. Now, the dressing itself just fits her like a glove, and I really just love that the dress was kind of like reimagined to meet modern standards as opposed to like just pulling an archival piece. I also really love her hair and her makeup. I think they were just very well done. So yeah, overall this look by Zendaya was a very well put together look, and I think it's a heart for me. Up next, we have the eccentric Emma Chamberlain, and for the Met Gala 2024, she had on this brown lacy long dress by Jean-Paul Gaultier that was kind of inspired by this look from their Autumn-Winter 2003 collection, which also plays into the concept of time, and she was styled by the super talented Jared Elna, and I think she really kind of nailed it on the head with the theme on this one. Now, I just really love how outside the box her interpretation of the theme was, while still not veering away from what the theme was really all about. Now, with this look, you can clearly see the guardian floral interpretation of the theme through the use of that rich brown lacy material. Now, she really doesn't stop there. She kind of infuses this vine-like detail on her arm and around her neck just to sell to you that floral illusion, but not to be too on the nose about it. Now, the fit on her is sitting just right, and I just really love that she opted for the color brown instead of green. I think that in itself could have been too literal and off-putting for me, so I just love that she went in this direction for this look. Now, this nude illusion on her was done so perfectly because it's definitely giving me skin, and I think it was just really right. I love her hair and I just love her matching makeup, and I just think it just really all just works for me. So yeah, this look by Emma Chamberlain stuck to the theme. It's a hot for me. Up next, we have our South African goddess. We have Tyler. And for the Met Gala 2024, she had on this sandy brown structured long dress by Balmain, and she was styled by the incredible Katie Kian. And I mean, we love a queen who can stand out with her own unique interpretation of the theme and still very well flourish. Now, I've definitely seen some comments on how they don't feel like this look was on theme, but I'm just genuinely confused because Tyler is clearly playing to the time aspect of the theme, and just the entirety of her look is just channeling the concept of the sands of time in a very figurative way, might I add. Now, we see that in the color of her dress, the sand makeup effects on her shoulders, as well as her purse that she's holding the sand of times, that just further just guide us to the story that she's trying to tell. I mean, I got it, and it was so beautiful to watch. Now, apart from the time aspect of the theme, to grow flowers, you definitely need some sand. And I just feel like that in itself is another angle that she could have came from. And it all just really works. The dress fits her to a T. I mean, it literally looks like it was molded on her body. And I just really love how short her hair is. So yeah, this look by Tyler was very much on theme, and it's a hot for me. Up next, we have the beautiful Gigi Hadid. And for the Met Gala 2024, she had on this white off-the-shoulder long dress by Thom Browne, and I think she really looked stunning in this white look tonight. I would say though that this dress is more on the simpler side, just in terms of like idea and execution. However, it is done so well that it just sells me on the entire vision. I mean, as we all can see, it is very evident that this look is very much on theme, but two things definitely still grab my attention. And the first one would be this white up against her skin tone. I mean, she looks so angelic, and white definitely looks good on her. The second thing, however, will be the floral details as we see on the dress. I mean, just the way the dress is constructed, it just paints an illusion of flowers sprouting in an upward motion to just bloom into this beautiful flower, and I'm just really impressed with how good the construction is. I love the way it fits her, I love her hair, and I just love how the overall look just comes together. So yeah, this look by Gigi did what needed to be done, and it's definitely a heart for me. Up next, we have the ebony goddess Tiana Taylor, and for the Met Gala 2024, she had on this red velvet corset dress, and I think this dress in itself was a simple yet great interpretation of what the Met Gala theme was all about. Now, you could definitely tell that she was going for that red rose fantasy, and she was just ultimately playing to the garden part of the theme while still keeping it very sexy and still very Tiana. Now, I just really love how this corset fits her, and just the floral details that are sprouting out, giving us that 3D illusion. I also am really loving this mixing and matching of different shades of red. I mean, with that wine and cherry red all just coming together to form a cohesive look. I loved it. I really loved this hair on her. I think the intentional messiness was telling me a loud and clear story, and I heard it. The styling on the other hand, with those earrings, some schiaparelli, and those gold sandal heels just really worked for me. So yeah, I really love this look, and it stuck to the theme, so it's a heart for me. Up next, we have the super talented Kiki Palmer, and for the Met Gala 2024, she had on this brown sequin strappy long dress by Marc Jacob, and I mean, look at the material. You could definitely tell that she stole all the attention in this look tonight, and I loved it. Now, I just really love how, just like Tyler, she has deviated from interpreting the Met Gala theme to just the garden concept. Rather, she has taken it a step further and played with the concept of time. Now, this look in itself was definitely an ode to the fabric of time concept and how it just generally unravels, and I think that in itself is just something that not a lot of people would have thought of. Now, the theme aside, this was a beautiful, gorgeous dress, and I just love the way it fit her to a T. I love the strap-like details that run through the entirety of the dress. I think that in itself was just pure perfection. Now, let's just take a moment for this hair. I mean, to me, this just feels like it just pulled the entire look together. So yeah, this look by Kiki Palmer is definitely a heart for me. Up next, we have the beautiful Lana Del Rey. And for the Met Gala 2024, she had on this nude toned strapless long dress with a bird nest veil by Alexander McQueen, and it was a reimagination of this look from their autumn-winter 2006 collection, and she was styled by the super talented Molly Dixon, and she definitely showed up and understood the assignment in this look. Now, first of all, at first glance, you can definitely tell that this look is right on theme. I mean, from the stem and veil-like details just creeping onto the dress, to the bird-like veil that we see, to the rose, it definitely doesn't get more Garden of Time than this. Now, I just love that she fully just dived into the concept of this look, and she nailed it while serving us glamour. I mean, this whole look is conceptual, and it definitely just tells us a story, and I loved it. So yeah, this look by Lana Del Rey is definitely a heart for me. Up next, we have Greta Lee, And for the Met Gala 2024, she had on this white super structured see-through dress by Loewe, and she was styled by the amazing Danielle Goldberg. And honestly, this was the only Loewe look I really wasn't bored of tonight. Now, I just really love how avant-garde this look is, but at the same time, it still was very delicate, and just the dichotomy of the two sides just made this look very intriguing to me. I also really love that this dress just ties in with the theme beautifully in such a demure way through the use of that lacy type fabric and that sprouting 3D floral detail. I think this look was fashion, I think it was enough, and it was just rightly on theme. I also really love her hair. I just love that it just wasn't really distracting from the main look, and that in itself was such a smart choice. So yeah, this look by Greta Lee is definitely a hot for me. Up next, we have the super handsome Rhys Feldman, and for the Met Gala 2024, he had on this grey suit set by Thom Browne, and he was styled by the beautiful Tabitha Sanchez, and I absolutely loved this look. Now, I really love the suit and the little floral details that we see. That in itself just definitely ties in with the theme of tonight. I also really love that he has opted for a skirt moment instead of a regular schmegular pant. I think that just takes this look to another level for me. This look fits right, he looks dapper, and I loved it. I also am just obsessed with the way he has styled this look with those black leather platforms with green heels and those bags. It all really just works for me. So yeah, this look by Rhys is definitely a hot for me. Lastly, on our best dress list, we have the beautiful Sydney Sweeney. And for the Met Gala 2024, she had on this pastel icy blue long gown by Miu Miu, and she was styled tonight by the incredible Molly Dixon, and I think she really looked gorgeous and beautiful in this outfit. Now, you could definitely see the theme shine through in this look, but besides that, she looks stunning. I really felt like the way she has styled up this look with those leather gloves just really added an element of grunge, and I loved it. I love how she looks, love her hair. It was just all hits for me tonight. So yeah, this look by Sydney is definitely a hot for me. Alright guys, we've come to the ending of today's video. In today's video, I shared with you guys my top 10 best dress at the Met Gala 2024. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. It helps me a lot. And yeah, I'll definitely see you guys in the next video where I share with you guys my top 10 worst dress at the Met Gala 2024. Trust me, you don't want to miss that one. But for now, it is bye guys. Au revoir.